After over 5.3 million views just from my Instagram Reels alone as of August 26th, here's how I've learned how to grow my business through short form video, with the stats to prove it. And stay tuned until the end, where I'm gonna walk you through my insights in the back end of my account and show you exactly what Reels are doing for my growth. Tip number one to growing your business on Instagram Reels is to keep the video length of your Reels short. Now I know that you can create Reels up to 60 seconds because Instagram is kind of copying TikTok. TikToks can be longer than 60 seconds. However, when I think about people's attention spans, it's like that of a goldfish. It's very short. So even though you can do 60-second videos, I do find that my shorter videos, even the 10-second videos, tend to perform the best in terms of repeat views and growth. I also did a little bit of sleuthing because when you're viewing a reel in your news feed, you're only seeing a cropped version of it. And I was curious if Instagram was cutting off reels after 15 seconds and wanting you to watch them in the Reels format of the app, which is kind of full screen. So I looked at my feed for a little bit and I saw a video from Instagram's creator account. It was 45 seconds and it played in full. But the thing that I did find out is videos only loop twice. So if your video is 10 seconds, it's only going to play twice in someone's feed until Instagram is going to pause the looping and encourage someone to watch it in their Reels. So another argument for why you'd want a shorter video, because the chance of someone watching a 45-second video twice, it's slim. The chance of someone watching a 10-second video twice is a lot higher. And remember, when people are watching your video on repeat, that tells the algorithm, this is a good video, we're gonna show it to more people. My second tip to growing on Instagram Reels is to
talk fast and edit fast.
Did you catch that? Talk fast and edit fast. Seems like a weird concept, but again, people's attention spans are super short. So if you're slow to get to the point, or if you're drawing things out or umming and ahhing, people don't have time for that. So talk fast, even though it's not how you would normally communicate. And edit fast, what does that mean? That means I want you to trim your clips so that there's no dead air. Even if your clips are so tight together that it almost sounds like your words are overlapping, that's okay. And honestly, that's kind of the YouTube style, right? With the quick cuts and really short, fast sentences pieced together. That same concept applies to Reels. Now, if this is sounding too advanced, like,
I don't know how to make those edits, Elise.
Well, you might enjoy my free 5-day Reels Focus Challenge just for you, the business owner. We're going to focus on how to make Reels that actually bring sales back to your business. It's called the Reel of Fortune Challenge. And if you're intrigued, I'll leave the link right below this video. My third tip to growing on Instagram Reels is to save your good stuff for the end. So what's the juiciest tip that you can share? What is the one that's going to get the biggest laugh? When you are creating Reels, and especially when you're adding text onto screen, which I highly recommend because people want to see you, hear you, and read on screen what you're saying or what you're suggesting, try to position your information so that the juiciest, most interesting thing is the very last thing that you share. Why am I suggesting that? The reason is because if people catch a snippet of what you share at the end, but they don't catch it in full, they're going to be curious. And what they're going to do is rewatch your entire video from the start to the end. They're going to try to capture that last thing that you shared. They might even want to screenshot their screen. And you can also tell them to do so in the caption, hint, hint, so that people are watching your video over and over to screenshot that one juicy slide of all your good information. Now, don't go too far with this. It can be annoying if people like stuff their screen with information and your brain has no way of processing all that info in 1 second. So don't be obnoxious about it, but try it out. Some people might complain. They might say,
oh, your information went too fast.
But just say, oh, sorry about that. Go ahead and screenshot it when it comes up so that you have it for your future records. And again, this helps your reel get more views and reach because as people are re-watching your video, the algorithm is picking up on that signal and it knows to share it with more people. Tip number 4 for growing on Reels is to use hashtags with your Reels. I get a lot of questions about how to use hashtags with Reels, and in general, I use hashtags the same way that I use them for posts or IGTV. I include them with all of my posts, and I include up to 30 hashtags. The other common question I get is where to place the hashtags. Now again, I've heard the rumor that Instagram Reels don't recognize hashtags when they're not in the caption. I don't know if this is true. It kind of just sounds like a rumor to me, but if you are on the cautious side, include your hashtags below your main caption. My fifth tip for growing on Reels is to use done-for-you reel ideas.
What?
Yeah, they exist because I have brainstormed reel ideas for you. Now, if you're a subscriber here on my channel, you've probably seen these videos already where I've brainstormed reel ideas for product businesses, for coaches. So go ahead and check out my channel and find those videos. Or if you just want the ideas delivered to your inbox, I've got a freebie for you. Head to elisedarma.co/reels and download 6 free reel ideas for your business today. My sixth tip is to share your recently published reel to your stories for even more views. Did you know that your reel will play in your stories? It will play up to 15 seconds in your stories. Well, Instagram counts those views as part of your Reels view count. So the more you can share your recently published Reels to your stories and generate views from your stories, the more it's going to generate overall views for your Reel and hopefully boost your Reels reach. My seventh tip to growing on Instagram Reels is to find the early trends on TikTok. Now, this doesn't mean you need to be posting on TikTok per se, because I know TikTok can be a little more complicated in terms of making Reels, and it can be a major black hole of distraction because there's so much entertainment there. But the truth is, currently trends are starting on TikTok. So that could be dance trends, music trends, audio trends, and then after a few weeks, they kind of trickle on over to Instagram Reels. So if you want to be ahead of the curve, I'd recommend that you have a voyeur account on TikTok. Just use it to look at what's trending on TikTok. And then if you want to actually learn my process of how I make videos on TikTok and then repurpose them over onto Instagram Reels, I've shared the whole process for you right here in this video. And if you don't want to go that route, totally fine. You can still draw your inspiration from TikTok and then go into the Instagram Reels app and try to find the same audio, try to find the same filters, and make your own version of that trending TikTok. My eighth tip to growing on Instagram Reels, and probably my best tip, is this. Don't worry about fancy dance moves or fancy edits or getting the perfect take. Honestly, when I look at some of my best performing Reels, they're the ones that were so quick and easy to make. I didn't put much time or effort into it because I did it just for fun or just as a joke. And lo and behold, those are the Reels that have been taking off. So let me show you some of these Reels as an example, and I'm gonna take you behind the scenes of my account. I'm gonna show you my insights so that you can see exactly how Reels are helping my account grow. P.S. We're gonna cover all of this and more in our upcoming free live Reels challenge. It's called the Reel of Fortune. How could you not wanna join it? It's for you, the business owner. I'll leave the link right below this video and be sure to sign up today. Okay, so here's a reel that's less than 10 seconds long. I did it in one take using audio from TikTok, and it has almost 300,000 views. Super simple, no cuts, no edits. In fact, if you want to use this exact same audio for your reel, go ahead and find this reel over on my profile and then tap the audio right in the bottom left corner, and you're going to see this button that says use audio. When you tap that, it's going to load it into your reel and you can just start filming right from there. Here's another reel that I made really quickly. In fact, it was a remix to someone else's reel and it has over 100,000 views.
Okay. I see you. Oh.
All I was doing was reacting to that video and the engagement exploded. So next, I want to take you into my insights. So let's go ahead and tap insights. And I want to show you what Reels are actually doing for my account. So tap where it says last 7 days, and I'm gonna go over to last 90 days. I wanna see as much data as I can get. And then I'm gonna tap into accounts reached. So I want to look at my reach, and then I want to see which type of content helped me reach the most accounts. And there we have it. Reels helped me reach over 300,000 accounts, much more than posts, which helped me reach 147,000 accounts, and more than IGTVs, and more than stories and live videos. So now we can really dig into, okay, what were my top posts in that period? So this post right here reached over 42,000 people, which was amazing. You can see a theme here that my animated memes and GIFs do really well. I can look at what stories helped my reach grow, and people really loved this nail story of me asking for people's opinion. That was my most viewed story. And now we get down to reels. So which reels help me get the most reach? Well, so far in this time period, the reel on best times to post has helped me reach over 50,000 people. How to sell more but do less, that also did really well. Again, this is a one-take wonder. All I did was time my finger point. That one is surprisingly popular. And again, these are all really short reels. They're all around 10 seconds. Here's another one. Okay, this one's a little bit more advanced. I had to learn this hand dance. It's not even really a dance. But I decided to take this trend and do my own switcheroo, right? I don't get asked questions about manifestation, and that's the point. I stick to my niche. So let's look at one more. Watch this if you're a perfectionist. Oh, this one I had fun making. Now this one is a little more complex because it involves 2 characters of myself. And if you'd like to learn how to do this in terms of becoming 2 characters, I cover it in my TikTok hacks video right here. Go ahead and watch that and you'll learn how to do this very easily. So there you have my top 8 tips for growing on Instagram Reels, but this is really just scratching the surface. If you're eager to embrace short form video for your business, because honestly, a 10-second video that gets you 100 followers, 10 leads, 1 client, isn't it worth your 10 seconds? I would love for you to join me in my free 5-day Reels challenge called the Reel of Fortune. It's 5 days. I'm gonna be your coach and I'm gonna be helping you out every single day on the path to creating Reels that actually bring in sales to your business. So go ahead and head to the link right below this video, sign up, and I can't wait to see you there. To ease in revenue, I'll see you in the next video. My second tip to growing on Instagram Reels, it's just, you saw where I was going with that. Okay. I don't know if I can do it. I don't know what you're doing. Okay.